Ciao a tutti. Today we are with Chef Andrea Spagoni, Michelin star chef at Beef Bar Hong Kong in the heart of Hong Kong. Thank you, Andrea, for hosting us today. We are here to learn from you, and please tell us what we're going to do today.
Well, first of all, hi to everyone. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
To you. What I'm about to show you today is probably something that any chef, especially somebody coming from Italy, better know how to prepare.
Okay.
So we decided to go with a preparation which I particularly love, which is a preparation of risotto. So probably the maximum expression of how to prepare rice throughout the Italian cuisine.
Okay.
And I believe you already experienced how to cook it, but let's say we propose for you a different recipe, and let's see how it goes.
The recipe that we're going to propose today is a recipe from your region, from your...
Let's say I come from a region where the production of rice is probably the most important throughout the whole country. We choose to have...
which is Piedmont.
Piedmont,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
So we go ahead with the preparation of cannaroli rice, which you're going to make in probably the king recipe for it, which is the Saffron Risotto. Which is probably the most popular and the most well-known. According to that, since I also believe rice is probably one of the ingredients which is more versatile and that we can use in many different ways, we combine with any sort of ingredients basically. We decided to add on something that can also recall beef bar. So we use beef tongue to top it up, and all together you will see later we're gonna add some almond foam and well.
So basically we're gonna learn 3 recipes in one today.
You can say that.
Kind of. We're gonna learn the cooking of the beef tongue. We're gonna learn the cooking of the risotto, and we're gonna learn how to make almond milk. Fantastic.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, let's go. Let's start. So Andrea, where do we start?
I think we can start from the start.
How do
Very
we cook?
simple preparation. Okay. First of all, before we're going to actually cook it, I always suggest with the tongue, this is also considered part of the offals, always to blanch the beef with a touch of vinegar in your water. Just for a minute also. Just to, let's say, sometimes you might have like a not very pleasant smell or this sort of thing. So with 1 minute, let's say, inside the vinegar, water and vinegar, let's say, would be kind of cleaner taste, I would say.
Okay.
So our water is boiling.
So we have water and we already placed some vinegar.
No, we do have vinegar here, and we just add on a bit. So then at this point you can get your tongue.
And I mean, I use the hand.
It's okay. It's your home, it's home cooking. Nobody, you know. And it's fine. You just place it in. Water is boiling, and you keep it there. Let's say for around a minute. First, the vegetable is going to be washed already. Okay. You will see, up to you. Keeping the skin of the onion in the stock is not considered, let's say, a mistake. Same as, let's say, for a better looking stock. Maybe you can just also toast it a little bit.
Okay. To toast it before and make it start.
Anyway, it's not going to be, it won't be such a vital step to follow for your home cooking.
So, veggie, I think for a stock, it's good enough.
It's plenty. Now we can remove the tongue for your vinegar. Okay.
So the tongue is literally blanched for 1 minute.
Exactly. And then we can start off again the process with the clean water, where you're gonna add all your vegetables and your tongue again.
Okay. So this one we are gonna remove it. So now we have our cold water.
Clean water, and you start again the whole process. Okay. How to prepare stock, so you can start with your vegetables. We're going through a very basic stock today.
But in this case now we are going to put directly the tongue
in.
Very good. An amount of water of
the tongue has to be totally covered, generally with water. Considering that the whole process would take about 2.5 to 3 hours according to the size of your tongue. So the amount of water better be good for last at least
for the reduction.
If you see the evaporation of it will be too important, then you can still add on some water for the process.
Fantastic. So now we are going to do.
We'll start with the almond milk preparation.
Okay.
So normally it's a process that takes quite some time. So I would suggest you to start your preparation, let's say 1 day before. It's a very simple preparation overall, but just takes some time.
Okay. So
what I use, or what I suggest you to use for this preparation, is 2 different kind of almonds, with skin and without.
Okay.
I prefer,
because they get a better.
To me, yes, let's say the bitterness of the almond with skin is something that I find particularly pleasant with that.
Okay.
And let's say basically you have to chop them up. Also, it's fine. You place them. Yes, together. It's fine. Then we're gonna.
How many grams of almonds do we have? Like for a sort of idea.
Just say you can use 150 grams each for each kind of almond. And then you can immerse them in 400 grams of water.
Okay.
Any container, it's fine. Just cover it up and you keep it inside your fridge.
And this one are toasted almond or?
Yeah, we just toasted. With a few minutes in the oven.
Okay.
Let's say under 80 degrees for 3 to 4 minutes.
Is it okay, the chopping?
It's fine, because tomorrow morning, let's say, or whenever would be the next step, you're gonna blend
everything
all together and finally straight.
Okay.
Possono tagliare?
Cool.
Tagliare.
Yeah, sì. Now we have our water and almond that we kept it for 1 day.
Let's say now around 12 hours. Overnight in the fridge. Okay. The only thing you have to do now, just blend it together, and then I will
blend
show
it.
you how to.
We put it in the blender. So now we have our almond milk ready to strain.
Ready for you to go ahead with the process.
Okay. So we leave all the space basically left over.
Exactly. Then if you are, let's say, if you have a creative pastry chef, you can try to use it somehow.
Okay. For baking or doing this kind of thing.
You can play around. You can just drop it here and then we'll move it later. And then the next step
is going
to be through this super bag. Okay. I don't know if you have, for sure you won't be able to have anything similar at home, but if you have a very, very fine sieve, it would be
or even a cloth.
Even a cloth. Exactly.
A clean cloth can be an option.
Exactly.
And then
good luck. Okay.
Good luck. We use the hands because we have them clean. Wow. Okay.
And
now we have a nice almond milk.
Yeah.
So as we said, we keep it half a day or 1 day in the fridge to macerate, and then we do this very simple process. In this case that we use it for the risotto, we put a touch of.
I put almond liqueur. Yes, we're gonna put some almond liqueur. I usually put, let's say, in my recipe almond liqueur. Okay, and a pinch of salt and sugar normally added.
Okay, cool. Sounds perfect. Then we prepared before a bit of gelatin also.
Yeah, gelatin. You just have to.
Leaves.
Okay, you soften it up in ice cold water.
Yeah.
And then you can take a very small part of this almond milk, warm it up, and let your gelatin leaves dissolve into it. And then you bring back everything together. It will help your milk to have some structure and texture. Yes. Once you pull it up from the siphon. Okay, perfect. So we go ahead. So now we have our almond milk is ready with the gelatin, as we said before. Yes. I will show you about this preparation, but I'm sure you can come up with a few ideas on how to use it. I think it will be enough.
Okay.
It will be enough.
You close it? I guess.
And you put the charge inside according to, let's say, the amount of fat and how much time you have. You can choose to get 1 or 2 charges accordingly.
Okay.
Once you shoot it in, you can feel the nitrogen is inside, and you just shake it vigorously. Okay.
And then we are ready to.
And then basically, it would still be better to keep it for at least 1-2 hours in the fridge.
In the fridge. Okay.
Just,
perfect. So we can prepare. We can say that we can prepare our almond milk before.
Yeah.
So everything can be ready before, and then when we are cooking the risotto now, everything is going to be ready.
This is your final step.
Yeah. What are we doing now, Andrea?
What you're going to do now?
That's nice.
Okay. The next step is like after, of course.
So how long did we cook this beef tongue?
2.5. This one specifically 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Okay.
Now you will see.
So it's nice and soft and.
You will see the whiter part is called the skin of the tongue, which is not very edible. It's not good, so it's usually removed. In this case, where it's still a bit warm. Okay.
So we have to be careful. Maybe we can let it cool down normally.
Yes,
you know,
yes. Otherwise, if you just go directly, you see it will be still very easy to be removed.
Okay.
You can try to go ahead. Just be gentle. And
be gentle.
Yeah.
And then we do.
You can help yourself with a knife if needed, but otherwise just by the use with your hand. That's fine. It's fine. No problem.
We're not losing a big part.
Yeah. And you can flip it. Maybe it will be easier.
Cool. It's the first time I clean a beef tongue, which is actually a super famous dish in Piedmont, in the north of Italy. The boiled tongue usually is a classic, no?
It has become a classic. Usually we call it green sauce, salsa verde.
Yeah.
So parsley based with some more oil and garlic. Some people usually
So,
okay.
Did
So
I
this
put
is
it
tongue?
properly? Yeah.
Pretty much.
This here.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. Now
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Very simple.
Now, since you will be the one cooking, you're the chef today. Okay. I can either invite you to slice it, let's say, in the way you prefer.
Slice it thin or slice it like this?
No, you can go maybe thicker. Okay. Start from the tip, which is probably the part I prefer.
Okay.
Okay. And we keep big chunks.
Oh. Yes.
Big chunks that we will place on top of our risotto later.
In chunks like this, we're gonna place it.
Well, it will be
Beautiful.
up to you. Again, you're the chef. If you want to slice it thin and
I totally understand because I'm used to. I tried many times the tongue that was thin. That's why it's the first time that I'm gonna try it in chunk. But I think it's
and again,
absolutely.
we're gonna keep maybe one big piece here.
Yeah.
For your cooking later. All right.
Okay. I try to slice a piece just to have.
Go ahead.
So basically, very simple cuts like this.
Don't forget to sharp.
Yeah.
Keep
for our fingers.
Very fine. All right.
Do you think it's going to be enough for our portion?
Way too much.
Okay.
Quite a few people will be happy with that.
Okay, very good. So, Andrea, now we start the risotto.
You start the risotto.
I start the risotto. Okay. Well, this is something I didn't like, but at least.
Okay, so all the basic ingredients you need. Of course, the rice, parmesan and butter that you're gonna eat at the end for the final step. Okay.
Yeah.
Mantecatura.
You just did something that I'm very happy to show to our friends. The infusion you said of the saffron. So
yes.
How do we do that? You know, how long do we prepare it? So you just simply put.
Since the preparation, we simply use our saffron, and basically, again, it's kind of infusion that happens overnight again inside your fridge, at very cold temperature, basically.
Okay.
And after a night, let's say the pinch of saffron you can put. In this case, it's half a liter of water. It will turn this color the day after.
Fantastic.
This one will be basically the broth, okay?
Of the risotto.
Yes. Okay.
So now we start the risotto. We are
keep it simple.
Toast it.
Yeah, we simply toast it until it becomes
olive oil.
Bit of olive oil. Maybe you can add on a pinch of salt, or maybe you just wait for the rice. And then for your portion, depends how hungry you are. Let's say the classic books suggest around 80 grams.
80 grams per person.
But I normally think that 50 to 60 grams would be enough.
Okay. Yeah. So we let it toast. Okay.
A bit of a white wine. And you can lower your fire, which is a bit strong.
Okay.
After the white wine, then you can go ahead with your saffron water. Make sure the whole rice is covered.
Okay. And we already warmed up the water. We brought
it to the cooking process.
We brought it to boiling point.
Make sure you have no rice on the edges. So cover.
So the risotto is started.
15 to 18 minutes according to the rice.
To the bite, to the rice, and to the. We keep it quite high in fire, right?
Not vigorously, not too strong, let's say. But it doesn't have to simmer. Simmer would be like.
Okay.
Would consider to me, for the way I cook it, a little bit slow. You can add on the Buon.
So
okay, just make sure it doesn't stick to your pot, okay?
Okay.
I'm among those people that prefer not to touch the rice too much while it cooks.
Yeah. It's better. You prefer not to touch.
Not to touch.
Okay. So just to remove it.
Unless of course it stinks or you see there's something going on in the pot. Otherwise,
the less we touch,
the less we touch it, very nice.
Okay. Interesting, because many people they generally say to keep stirring the risotto. It's a type of.
It's a maniac.
It's technique.
Thing.
It's
Yeah,
a maniac thing. Okay. Allora, we are. Allora.
Okay, yeah, I think it's time for you to remove the.
To remove the risotto, to remove the rice.
Or you can just switch off the.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, you just basically wait around a minute.
We wait first.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's too hot, it won't be a good help for you in order to homogenize together the butter and the parmesan.
Okay.
So the last step we call it mantecatura
Yeah.
in Italian. Basically, it's the part where you turn your risotto into, let's say, you give a creamy texture to
Yeah.
it. So the starch, the liquid, and the fat inside your pot will become one single thing.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So I like
It's
it
already
when-
good. So we have butter.
Butter, yes.
We are generous apparently in butter in risotto. Generally.
A friend of mine used to tell me that the chef shouldn't miss the chance to be more fatty whenever he could.
Okay. Very
so
good. I start mixing.
you start mixing.
Okay.
Yes.
Very generous. So basically.
Go ahead. Touch of parmesan.
A touch of parmesan. We put it already.
Yes, we start now.
Okay.
Since it's saffron preparation, we don't want.
So we have a beautiful yellow risotto.
Like the stereo?
Sbatti, sbatti. Don't stop, don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. You haven't done it yet, but you can see at least the look.
Yeah.
Okay, of whatever
It's
is in
becoming
there.
more creamy.
Yes. The rice to be.
What we say all'onda, no? It's
All'onda,
like in the
basically.
wavy.
Yeah. It has to give the wave feeling if you move your pot. So then should be fine. And then it's only time for you before you plate it to do a final step, which is
Tasting it.
okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Fantastic.
Not too bad. Okay.
It's
So
my
here your
favorite part.
spoon.
So creaminess, you think we are okay, yeah?
Pretty fine, and then basically you can
Hi.
the along which
That's
okay.
a touch. You know, I love to do it with the pasta, easier, but with the rice, I make a mess all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you make a mess, then you can clean. Okay. So it's not
So
a big thing.
now it's already one of the favorite part. Perfect.
Should be fine.
Yeah,
I think.
Salt,
Okay.
perfect.
Time for you to go
Let's-
inside the plate.
Tell me,
I think should be fine.
risotto ready. What do you do usually? Yeah, you were.
If you wanna make it even, like in this case it's not super. You just fill it up a bit, and then it's gonna be
So now we are topping up our
risotto.
risotto. I tell you, Andrea gave me a bit of direction before, so to
It's
try
okay,
to
just-
make it, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to do the.
You can help yourself with your hands or anything. It's like our
Tac.
familiar style.
For sure, I'm not gonna be as precise as
You're the chef. It's your thing. And just give me a 2.
orange peel
Yeah, maybe 2 of those. Put them.
on the side like this. It's okay. And a bit of almonds. In
Maybe
this case,
I
I
will
do
do with this one first. Oops,
Okay.
sorry, maybe it's a bit too much. Okay.
and then we do.
Yeah, a few flakes on top.
So cool. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
There you are.
Now it's time of
to try. We're gonna ask our cameraman, I think, which has been watching us for the whole time.
Yeah, he's gonna taste
he's
it
a
too,
bit
of
drinking
course.
from his mouth.
Yeah.
He wants,
so I think we can.
He wants the real thing.
We can taste it together, no? Let's go ahead. I hope you will also do yours and share it with us on Chefcast. Don't hesitate.
Buon
Cheers.
appetito.
Buon appetito.
Buon appetito. You happy?
Fantastic. Super tender, super nice. Flavor explosion. So, done. Thank you very much, Andrea, for giving us this opportunity, for teaching us this beautiful recipe.
Okay, let's see. I will come to your place one day to see how it goes without my assistance.
I'm very happy to invite you and see what's going to happen.
That's going to be the final test.
Okay, stay tuned. See you soon. Ciao.
Thanks a lot.
Ciao.